So now, before we end this podcast, dako tayo sa new segment of this pod show called Journo Ladies.
Yes, heto na talaga ang best part. By the way, spoiler alert lang po sa ating mga listener. If you haven't seen the movie yet, skip nyo na lang ito. Pero if you really want to know what is next, it's really up to you.
Yeah, so describe natin sa ating mga listener ang ending ng movie.
At the end of the film, binisita ni na Father Swens at Father Lucero ang magulang ng serial killer. It turns out that the serial killer is also the victim of sexual assault nung bata pa siya, and he was really deeply hurt.
Totoo, pero alam mo ba, to make this pod show more interesting, we have our guests to share their insights about the ending of and the cinematography of the film. Our guests for today are the editors and one of the founders of this show.
Let us all welcome our guest. First is Meryl Julian Masanas, founder of Journo Ladies, and our editors, Gina Clarice Ansano and Noreen Sophia Alegre. Hey guys, welcome to the show.
Hello po.
Hello.
Hi guys.
Hello.
It's an honor to have you guys in this show. You have watched smaller and smaller circles naman guys, di ba?
Yes, of course.
Yes, chef's kiss.
Yeah, of course.
Yes, thank you. So please share us about your takeaways and your reactions about the ending of the movie.
So, hello everyone. My name is Meryl. I'm one of the founders of the show called Journo Ladies. And my takeaway is kind of short talaga kasi as far as I remember, I've seen this film like 2 years ago since the pandemic started. So, I learned that the ending, as far as I can remember, the ending of this show remains intact in my, not really intact exactly, but it's about forgiveness. Parang doon sa pinakita niya doon sa movie, parang pinorgive niya, pinatawad niya yung si nung pare, yung serial killer, kasi hindi, like, as far as I can remember, this hindi niya na realize na this serial killer has also a backstory kung bakit niya to ginawa. It is because of his hidden pain, yung pain na hindi niya nailabas since childhood. And I think we can all agree na we have our own backstory. There's always a reason why we are doing this at this moment. But it doesn't mean na we are going to condone his deeds, right? Kasi killing is immoral talaga. Both in law and then sa religion din, sa spirituality din. So basically, what I've learned is not to judge the book by its cover. Even though na yung tao is a serial killer, we should also know their side as well. We should be objective then. And I think we can all agree na we have to look both sides of the same coin. But it doesn't mean that we have to side with them, all right? We also have to condemn of their unjustifiable act. So, yun lang naman.
So hey guys, I'm Clarice, one of the editors of this show. May napansin lang din ako about the matter of his death. Self-inflicted wounds. My interpretation about it is he couldn't find the courage to unalive himself for the longest time, kaya binuntun niya yung galit niya sa perpetrator niya, sa mga walang kamuwang-muwang na bata. Kumbaga, he even tried to peel off his own face nung malapit na ang confrontation nila ni Father Signs, which he did to all of his victims. He hit rock bottom na, kaya he had no other choice but to end his suffering. Kumbaga, it's a sign of atonement na rin sa mga ginawa niya.
And you, Noreen?
Hi, it's me again, Noreen. So for me naman, watching this movie, ayoko talaga ng mga sobrang sala na movies. Like, yung sa part na nasa morgue sila and investigating the body, sobrang nandidiri ako. But anyways, on the ending of the movie, I have my own interpretation kasi. I guess, there's a part there where Father Lucero experienced the same thing. That's why he can relate. I can see him crying on his tomb on the movie, and it seems like he's very sorry for what happened to Alex in that movie. Aside from that, my takeaway is that mental health and discussion of our traumas is really important, especially if it really affects the way we think. Because look at what happened. Sobrang tabu pa rin ng mental health sa Pilipinas, and it's really alarming at this point.
Yan, thank you for your takeaway. So on the scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the lowest and 10 being the highest, how would you rate the cinematography and other parts of the film?
Ako, I would rate it as solid 10 out of 10 kasi yung pinaka-appreciate ko talaga sa movie is yung pagiging realistic na mga cadavers, yung dismembered na organs and genitals, yung binalata na muka and all that. Kaya hats off talaga sa prosthetics team ng film na ito.
So for me naman, personally, I will just rate it a solid 9 out of 10. Kasi may mga parts where the actors are so subtle na wala nang kalatoy-lato yung iba nilang performances. And I guess, may downside din yung plots and sequence ng movie where like when Alex killed himself, he was found on the dump site. But looking at it, the NBI was already looking for him na, diba? And father. So, there's a big plot hole there. It's also confusing kasi Alex was introduced in the middle part of the movie na, or almost patapos na din. So, you will think na iba yung killer. Hindi naging suspenseful yung magbibigay ng hint and every person na maging possible killer.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's just confusing, not suspenseful, right?
Yes. So for me naman, yung magiging rating ko would be 13 out of 10, charot. 9.5 na lang po. To be serious. 9.5 out of 10. Pero pag i-round off mo, 10 pa rin. Pero bakit 9.5? Actually, the cinematography wise, maganda siya. And the ambient really incorporates the story. Like, kung halimbawa yung scene na yun, it depicts on the darkest part of the story. Like, yung scene, may scene doon na na parang naghahabol, parang hinahabol siya. I forgot because I've already seen it like years ago. And yung ko din na amazed din ako is even though I say low budget lang kasi hindi nga siya, na-depict pa rin siya, and cinematography really makes the story alive. And I would agree din sa sinabi din ni Noreen na yung mga actors din, some of the actors in the film, hindi nila na deliver ng maayos, even though they're just supporting characters of the show. I think na dapat bigyan din nila ng justice yung roles na ginaganap nila. Kasi it's part of the film eh. It's one of the essential part of the film na ang execution ng mga actors and then actresses. So, para mabuhay na ang storya, dapat maganda ang execution para nga magkaroon ng emotional connection between the audiences and the film itself. So, yun lang.
Okay, thank you so much guys for your insights. Really appreciate it.
Yan, and before we end our program, I would like to ask you, Denise, ano ang marirecommend mo na Filipino indie films for our listeners?
So, ganun na nga ma'am, sure are the films that need more recognition. Pande sa Lawal, Lola Igna, Seclusion, and Patintero, Ang Alamat ni Meng Patalo. Yung films din ni Eric Mate, magaganda din siya.
Yes,
These indie films are such a masterpiece and it implies the daily lives of ordinary Filipino people.
Wow, those were such an amazing films. Kaya I would really encourage you guys, those who are listening, to really watch our Filipino indie films because it's really part of our Filipino identity. And marami tayong matututunan while watching this. Yung mga hindi natin palaging nakikita in our real life. Doon makikita natin yung iba't ibang anggulo, iba't ibang mukha ang katotohanan sa ating lipunan. So that would be it.
Alright, I think that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode. And if you haven't watched Smaller and Smaller Circles yet, this is the sign that you've been waiting for. I promise that the 2 hours that you'll be spending will be so worth it.
Again, thank you guys for listening. Until our next episode here in Journo Ladies. Till